We understand how you experience pain. We understand that sometimes pain is all you see in front of you. It's like a cloud, a dense cloud that stops you from being able to see the path ahead. We understand how hurt and pain might feel like a foggy situation that really puts in danger you traveling on the right direction. Because it takes away your attention on the road, which is your present moment, the realities that are being presented to you, because you have to first survive the pain, survive the hurt. And we understand that it is a harsh condition to lift and remove from your physical experiences. But what is important, what we want you to understand, is that you are the one that is holding tight to the hurt. You, with your memories and an idea of identity, you are identifying with that pain, with that hurt, with that situation that created the hurt in you. In a way, it's your best friend that you are afraid of letting go, even if that best friend that has been there with you for years actually hold you down. But you have invested so much in that relationship, in your idea that that person was your friend, that situation defines who you are, that you feel obligated to continue that relationship, that you feel obligated to continue with that pain chaining you down. As if you let go of that situation will create emptiness within you. And yes, it will. But it's going to be an empty space that will allow new experiences and light to come in to fill in this space. We would love for you to connect with the things that you judge as painful in your life. And think of the whys, why you are still connecting with that pain, why you have to still say that story. What are you trying to balance or to grow from keeping that story with you? Why you are allowing that situation to define who you are today? Is it maybe a little bit of pride when you talk about that pain because in a way you feel you survived it? Is it maybe having fear of not knowing who you are if you let that pain go? You will keep the strength that you receive from that battle. But you can start now the healing process. Let go of the resentment. And let go, most importantly, let go of the definitions of who you are because of that pain. Did you want to keep in you that you survived? Something was hurtful, maybe for a very long period of time, and that made you stronger. Well, yes, you are stronger. But that's all you need to keep with you, your strength. And in a way that know it in the present, that you are strong today, right now, to overcome any obstacle. You are not going to become weaker if you let go the stories of the past. The strength is in you already. Keep the knowledge. But watch out for the stories that you keep in you. And analyze the reasons why you are keeping those stories with you. You all have different reasons, but it's always the fear of losing something that keeps you attached to those stories. Give yourself an opportunity to redefine a relationship, because the person that you feel hurt you probably changed from the time it hurt you, and you also changed from the time that you were hurt. So the relationship now is between two completely different people. But you still perceiving that person as the person that was in the past. And you will condition your reactions based on how you perceived that person in the past, without noticing that the person now in front of you is not the same person. Without understanding, without noticing that you are not the same person. And if you are navigating this journey of self-discovering, well, we are sure that you have probably not much in common with the person that was hurt in the past. So give yourself an opportunity to redefine all your relationships based on who you are right now. Give a chance to everybody to show you who they are right now. Give yourself a chance to perceive a reality based on who you are right now. You might be ready today to create things that you were not ready 10 years ago. You might have now the understanding to go through experiences that you couldn't go with ease 10 years ago, or perhaps few months ago. Every time that you define yourself, you are at risk of boxing yourself within definitions of who you were before. And that limits your present time. And of course, by conditioning your present you are not opening all the doors, all the possibilities that you have for the future. The future being the consequences of the actions that you take today. Be careful on the words, the definitions, the ideas that you have of yourself. Make sure that you are understanding yourself based on who you are right now. Make sure you are defining yourself based on the understanding that you have of yourself right now, not previous experiences, and not the opinions of others. You understanding yourself in the present moment. Perhaps you did not like to run 10 years ago, but these past months you were running and you decided that you now like it. But still you will have an off feeling running because you will remember that you do not like to run. And by having that idea present in your mind, you will feel that every time you have to run will be hard, will be uncomfortable. You will not give yourself a chance to understand that now you are enjoying running, that now you run with ease, that now you want to run. If someone criticized you when you were little and you were running, you shouldn't bring that idea to your present time when now you are running beautifully, easily, and it brings joy into your life. That situation in the past, that comment in the past had a purpose. But the purposes probably do not apply in your present time. Things that were in alignment, things that were important to happen years ago, months ago, days ago, might not be accurate to apply it now. Not because it worked once, it will always work. And not because it hurts once, it will always hurt. Live in the present moment and see how every experience influences you in the present moment. Keep always an open mind. We understand your human ego mind is always trying to understand where you are at right now. So it uses examples from the past to apply it to the present, because it feels very uncomfortable navigating the present through the unknown. So always tries to bring experiences from the past to apply in the present. Yes, it is necessary, but also limits you. So we want you to listen to your ego mind as one opinion, one counselor, giving you an advice, but that doesn't mean you have to take it. When you connect with your spiritual self, when you are aligned with your higher self, sometimes your heart wants you to take a direction that will make your ego mind uncomfortable, because your ego mind had an experience that were not pleasant when you take that direction, or because your ego mind heard of somebody not doing well when you take that direction, or because your ego mind doesn't know how life is gonna be if you take that direction. So it is okay to listen what your ego mind is advising you, but the light in your heart is what should have the final word on what direction your life should go. And dare to do something new, and dare to try something again, and dare to start over. If it feels within you that this is the right time to do it, if you feel that your understanding changed, your wisdom changed, your strength grew, so now you can take on things that you couldn't before. Perhaps you discovered a new skill in you that others don't have. So of course you're going to be able to do something that others can. Don't let your ego mind tell you that you cannot do it because others couldn't do it yet. Your heart knows who you are, what you want, and will give you the strength to go through that process. Your human mind wants to keep you safe. Your human mind is always afraid of the unknown because its job is, in a way, to keep you safe, to keep you contained within the norms, within safe boundaries. But sometimes those boundaries become limiting. And growth comes from exploring outside those boundaries. Now, we are not telling you have to live all the time outside your boundaries, because that will be exhausting and it's not your nature. But yes, once in a while, when you feel joy in your heart, take that step and dare to navigate the unknown as an adventure. Tell your ego mind with love and understanding that you will be back into the safe boundaries, but ask for a little bit of peace so you can try something new. Negotiate with it. And then go play. And every time your mind wants to bring memories from the past, telling you that this or that don't work, other people's tried and did not work, you tried and it did not work, well, tell your ego mind that you are not those people and you are not yourself in the past. You are now a new you in the present. So the new you, yourself in the present, don't know. And it has an opportunity to make it happen this time. Be gentle with yourself, with your human mind, but connect with the light in creation. Allow God's light in you to be expressed. And when this light, when God's love in you asks you to dare, asks you to go for it, know that you will be supported. Know that you are navigating your true path, and when you are on your true path, creation pours energy to help you go through that path. You are flowing through life. That's another way of understanding if you are on your right path at the right moment, because life flows. Because you live in joy. Because coincidences happen. Because you will always find the resources that you need to take the next step. When the flow stops, that means you have to take a break, or from that place readjust your direction, because it might be time for a little shift, a little adjustment. Always understand the energies that are coming into your reality. And you will notice that if you show your ego mind that you are flowing through life, that there is God in you guiding you, your ego mind slowly will start developing trust. And eventually, with a little bit of time and a little bit of help, it will encourage you. But today, we want to remind you, see your present time. See the situations that you are dealing with today. See the people that you are interacting with today. Understand the challenges that you have today. Understand what means joy and dreams for you today, without using definitions from the past, without defining yourself through experiences from the past. Learn about yourself every day. We love you. Learn to love yourself.